what's the next character? It's another O. Okay, I heard a lot of M's. It's M. Okay, what's the next character? Space. No, it's W. You were quite certain that it was I. It was actually W. A. O. I heard someone say V. E. Okay. All right, you all did pretty well. So did you notice that sometimes... did you all notice that sometimes you were quite unanimous about what the answer was, and very often you were right, especially like if you saw a complete word, then you guessed the space. If you saw it when it was right off the bat, it was a T, and you just know that a lot of English sentences start with the, and so you were pretty sure that it was H. At some points in the sentence, you were quite uncertain about what the next character would be. But as you were doing this, you were relying on your knowledge of English spelling, English grammar, the kinds of things people normally talk about, and you were relying on various aspects of your knowledge of English and just your knowledge of the world. Does that make sense? Okay, so Shannon actually measured like how well his wife was able to do this prediction test. Okay, so another very old example of a language model is called a bigram language model, also known as a Markov chain. That's Markov. So if you have this model and you want to train it on some text, so the training text is ba ba black sheep have you any wool, then you can build this very simple model on the lower right, where you have a matrix, and each matrix says what's the probability of the next letter given the previous letter. All right, so there are 7 A's in this text, and 2 of them are followed by another A. So that's why the probability of A given A is 2/7. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can train this very easily. You can write a Python program to do this very quickly, and you can train this on a bunch of text. You've got your model. Then you could use this model to play this game, or you could use this model to try to generate random sentences. You could try to have a conversation with it. You could write a question, and then you could ask the model to try to complete this. And this is a very simple example of a language model. All right. So the language model's job, yes.
Is it good to use a song for training data?
Oh,
or would it be better to use something?
I chose this just because it has 2 consecutive A's in it. That's the only reason I chose this example. Because I didn't want to write like A through Z on the matrix. I wanted there to be something non-zero in that upper left corner. Yeah. All right, so 2 examples of language models. You can act as language models when I ask you to play this game of predicting the next letter. And a bigram language model also is a language model. Its job is to predict the next letter. Okay, so that's all a language model is. It's a statistical model whose job is, given some letters or words, to